Good morning, multipliers. How are you today? How are you, Judah?
Doing good, Dan. And you?
Doing really good. You're looking beautiful today. Judah is all natural right now. Judah, today's episode's particular. You see, a few weeks ago, you make-uped me.
Make-upped me too.
Well, it was actually the same. It was one. We did a makeup quiz, and for everyone I got wrong, I think I got makeup on me or something, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And so today,
right.
today though, what we're gonna do, Judah, is I'm gonna do your makeup for you. It's Friday, guys. It's a great day, and you know what? It's a day people get dressed up a little nicer, maybe a little more kick in their steps. It's the weekend.
So this is a makeup tutorial.
Makeup tutorial from an absolute novice. I mean, I did get some of the questions right. So I have no idea. There's a bunch of brushes in front of me. There's a big bag of random articles that I don't know what these are. I'm just gonna, that went some places right there, guys. Exciting, huh? So I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, we got more stuff in here. I'm just gonna get that all out. Let's just, first things first. Let's just do a little.
No, my hair's fine.
No, we gotta do a little brush. Come on.
Not for that.
Maybe get a few. Okay, no eyebrows. I
I already
can't.
plucked them.
You know. So all right. So what should we start here with? I think this looks like something I can start with. No, not. I'm thinking this.
I mean.
Or this.
Just start where you want this.
All right. Or should I do this stuff?
No, don't put that. I don't use that for that.
Oh, okay. I'm learning.
See the pink on there?
Yeah. Okay. This looks like the brush I should do this with. Is this the brush?
No.
This one here? Okay. You guys notice these little I think I'm supposed to, because there's not much powder in there.
There's plenty.
Plenty of powder, guys. I'm learning here, okay?
Okay, tap it off. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to be helping you.
No, you're really supposed to.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't want you to ruin everything.
So I just go like this. Is this what I do here? Okay.
I mean, for the most part.
Just gonna get it all over here. Maybe a little more here. A couple.
Too bad there's not directions on these types of things.
Yeah, well, that makes it less fun. So I've never done makeup before at all, and we're gonna try to make you look really pretty, baby. We're gonna make you look so good. I'm actually debating. Maybe I should flip it around so you can't see yourself.
That's okay.
No, I think, but, so, I do have a sister, though. Michelle, did dress me up sometimes.
Is it all okay, you only did like half my face, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just get all over it. Let's do like a barber. Barbers go like that, you know what I mean?
You're like not touching like 90% of my face. That's okay.
Well, that seems good enough for me. I don't know. All right, this looks like it should be next. This is another, why in the world do you put multiple powders on your face? Like, what do they do differently? You cover your face with one, then you cover your face with another?
Well, that's a foundation powder.
Do I do this one next?
Yes.
That's a foundation, or this is a foundation?
This is bronzer.
This bronze, is this the right brush?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm a little nervous. Now we're gonna bronze her, apparently. Bronze her.
You don't put bronzer everywhere, sweetie.
Well, where do you put it? I mean, if you don't put it everywhere,
you want the places you want the light to catch.
Well, I want the light to catch everywhere.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You do too.
Yeah, you don't put it on your nose.
Why not?
Because it's like you just don't.
Why wouldn't you? You're supposed to just let me do my thing here.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just really hard.
What's wrong with putting it on your nose? Now, you do not have much makeup here. I'm a little disappointed.
I don't wear much makeup here.
Well,
I mean, I could have gotten more stuff out.
This looks dangerous.
I should have brought eyeliner out for you, but that would have been bad. Do you think we'll get eyeliner?
You mean like that's the pencil thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to put a pencil anywhere near the vicinity of your eyeballs.
I mean, this is pretty scary too. Just so you know. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Yeah. Like, go ahead and close them because I don't want to.
You're gonna get it everywhere, regardless.
Oh, look at you!
Don't look! Can you guys see that?
No, just keep. Oh, stop moving! And I'll get it up there.
Oh my, Dan! Okay, you're touching my nose now.
No, that was this. Don't worry. It's all.
It doesn't matter. None of it can touch my nose. It all has black on it, Dan.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Not just the end.
This is going so good.
Oh, jeez, Dan. Dan!
Whoops. I'm sorry. That was the last one. I think we're good.
Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but...
We'll give them a close-up once we're done, and I'll put a picture of you normally. What should we do? Next, what this stuff looks like it should go somewhere.
Yeah, that should have gone a long
Well,
time ago.
let's not. Is this brush okay to use for this?
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I use my finger, but I don't really want you touching my face, though.
Oh, that's mean. I'm not. We forgot it. I don't want to forget it. We got to put it on there. Let's just go right there.
So you're putting on this after you put the powder on.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just
the powder is what keeps it all.
Yeah, you know, it's all the same stuff. I mean,
I thought you were supposed to be trying to make it look good.
I am. You're looking so pretty right now, baby. You look really good.
I don't. No, I don't look good.
You look gorgeous. Tell her she looks gorgeous. That's probably
You put bronzer all over my face.
Now let me go back over with the powder then to just sure it up.
No, it's funny. I think.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead. Do what you want.
She loves me, guys. Let's just.
Put a dot on those 3 dots you put on my face.
Yeah, get it all nice.
Like those 3 dots did that much.
Well, you look great. I think maybe I have a career. I don't know why I'd want a career in this, but maybe I do. And then.
Yeah, it's like empty, so I have to use this brush to put it on.
Let's see here. What's this? No, that's that stuff that stains your lips, isn't it?
No, but it's almost gone.
Let's save that for you then. This looks like a good color, though.
That's the one I think we did on each other.
Let's see. I don't remember that at all. I must have blocked that memory out. Now,
Don't remember?
Don't. I don't want to get on your teeth. There we go. Let's just.
Okay, honey.
That's what you do.
Make it good. Go follow the curvature of the lips.
I don't know. I don't even put lip gloss on. So.
Well, obviously not.
Whatever. What's a chapstick? Yeah, not lip gloss. I don't put.
I think that's enough.
Is that enough? Okay. It looks enough.
Then it probably is.
It looks like enough. I'm bad at this, guys.
Oh my word.
She looks pretty
I
though.
look like a ghost.
Let's just zoom up on you for a second here.
Oh, please don't. I'm scared.
Whoop.
Yikes.
Let's just get a good zoom. Let me focus it.
Oh my word. Look at this look at these lines in here.
I think I did it great. You look gorgeous. I should do your makeup every morning.
Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing.
No, you look so good, guys, girls,
at
everybody. I think I did a great job, especially for my first time ever. I mean, I've never done it before. I think I did great.
I don't know, babe. But it's alright. You tried.
I tried my best, guys. I tried my best.
Did you?
I really did. I really did. Okay. I've never tried this before. I know. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you what one, other than lipstick, and that's all I could tell you what this stuff's called. Now, I know you told me that's bronzer and that's foundation. But no, it's not something and eye stuff. Eyeliner, no. What's this called?
Starts with an M.
Mascara. Know that one now, too. I don't know, guys. Comment down below, how am I as far as makeup artist goes? I think I could, if with a little practice, a little honing, you look great.
You should actually let me give you an actual tutorial and teach you, and then you can do it really well.
I don't, but that's not, I don't want to do that. It's nice to say I could. The lid wasn't on that very well. Don't worry, none came out. But yeah, guys, so let me know how I did on Jude's thing. Is she ready for the weekend? Let's go to a movie. It's Friday. Let's go right now. We could make one.
Go to a
early 5 a.m. movie. There we go. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, comment down below. But let's roll into the focus. All right, guys. So today we obviously, we spent the day beautifying. Today is what we've done. And
doing
so,
something. I don't know about that. But
we seem really bright now, like super bright. But we'll worry about that later. But so we spent the day getting you just beautifying, gorgeous. My gorgeous wife is already beautiful. She doesn't need to wear makeup at all. She elects to. But here's the thing. So what we're talking about today, though, is what does God see? Obviously, we spent a great deal of time worrying about the external. How do I look? Do I look good for everyone else? Am I fit? Am I this? My clothes look nice? But what does God see? So we're going to be in 1 Peter chapter 3, and we're going to be in verse 3 through, we're just going to do 3 through 4.
3 and 4.
Just 2 verses, yeah. If you would read for me, I would really appreciate it,
I
actually.
will love to, darling. Do not let your adorning be external, the braiding of hair and the putting on of jewelry or the clothing you wear, but let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very precious.
You know, and so as you watch this, you look at this first off, I think it talks about some really important stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, Judy, you're the first girl I ever dated. Mm-hmm. I waited for you. I looked for you. I was like, I'm waiting for this pretty girl. She walked in. I knew it. But you know, luckily, I was blessed to have a very, very beautiful wife.
Although, when he first met me, he thought I had a big gap in my...
I thought she had a gap in her teeth. I don't know why. It was the way she was turned, the shading. I don't know what happened. But I did think she had a gap between her teeth when I first saw her. I still liked her. I still instantly thought I want to marry that girl. But that's beside the point. I know you don't have a gap now. She does not have a gap. Never had a gap as far as I'm aware. So, you know, here's the thing though. That we get so caught up in the physical of this world. And I tell you what, as somebody who's had a lot of self-esteem issues through life, I mean, I really did. I struggled a lot with, I'm a bigger guy, you know, I'm big, obviously, but I'm tall and I'm big, and so I stood out in a lot of ways. I never was that great at sports or anything else, so I always looked at myself as not less than, but just not as good, you know what I mean, and not attractive or anything like that. And so, as you look at Scripture, though, and you begin to think about these things, what you begin to realize is God doesn't care about those things, and neither should we, truthfully. Now, that doesn't mean I think that people should take pride in themselves. I don't mean that. I don't think you should not take pride in your appearance or anything like that at all, because we want to show the inward outwardly in some senses too. But it should never be the focus. And we see here that Peter is talking about this. He says, "Do not let your adoring be external." I mean, do not let your adoring be on the external. And I think this goes in so many different directions, but past even just the physical. You know, so often we get caught up in these little things around us. What do I look like? And we think that dictates us. And to some respects, people, it does. It dictates who they are as their looks. They become who they are. But I feel sorry for that person because looks fade. Mm-hmm. Time changes us. Sometimes your makeup just doesn't come out that good, you know? And you see this, and you see these people get so caught up in the physical, and they run their life because of it. And more than that, they miss out on what God has internally. We went and saw a movie, Jude, last week. We did not get a chance to review it, but it was called Me Before You. Mm-hmm. And it was a movie about this guy who was this incredibly active million, if not billionaire, they don't really specify, but very, very wealthy person. And he ends up paralyzed as a quadriplegic in a wheelchair, and he gets this girl to help him, and she's like his caregiver. And they end up, not a spoiler, it's in the commercials, they end up falling for each other. You know what I mean? And you see this, and you know, you can see at this point to where he kind of comes to terms with that he would never have talked to this girl otherwise. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you realize that this person who, you know, and so much, don't worry, I'm really not spoiling anything for you. But he realizes that so much of his life, that this would not have been a thing at all if this accident hadn't happened, because he was so focused on the external. Mm-hmm. And so what I want to get at this, guys, and where my point is and where I'm going with this, is that sometimes we miss out on God's best because we're afraid of what we look like or what someone else looks like. Maybe you're afraid to step out and talk in front of people because you're afraid they're going to look at me and they're going to judge me. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're afraid to step up and to put yourself out there in some senses because you're afraid you're not good enough or all these things. But God says, do not let your adoring be, Peter says here, but God, this is God's word, obviously. Do not let your adoring be external. The braiding of the hair, and the putting on gold jewelry or clothing you wear, but let your adoring be the hidden person of the heart, with imperishable beauty and gentle, imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, in which God's sight is very precious. See, look at the internal. Mm-hmm. You know, when I first talked to Judah, the thing I did was, like, she was this girl who was obviously way out of my league. Let's just face it. And I started to talk to her, and I wanted to make sure before I put myself out there that this was even a possibility, that it wasn't just emotion telling me that I thought she was the girl I was supposed to be with. And so as I began to talk to her, I asked her lots of little questions. She didn't realize that's what I was asking her for, but I did. And I got to know the gentle part of Judah, the internal part, the beauty that is her inside of her heart. And you see, guys, that's the beauty of being of a Christian, is that we're not dictated by the world and our circumstances or anything else. So why would we bound ourselves by what we look like? So, Judah today, she may not right now look as beautiful as she thinks she is, even though I think she looks gorgeous still. And I'm not just saying that. She really is. She's beautiful to me every day. But the thing is, she could resist herself. She could hold herself back. But you see, God matters what's in here. God cares.
The Bible says, I can't remember what the reference is, but the world looks at the outer appearance, but God looks at the heart too.
Absolutely.
And I think it's cool. I've seen on Facebook and stuff, they're like little memes or whatever, but like there's like a picture and it'll be like a beautiful girl and they'll talk about like, oh, she's pretty on the outside, but if anyone could see the inside, like it'd be like really ugly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's sad, or it's important to think about how your inside looks. Also, I mean, I think you should care about how you appear, like you said earlier. And have respect, for what God's given you and everything. But yeah. No,
I totally agree, and I think you're right. It's like Jack Black had a movie like that back years ago where he could see the internal, like he saw what people look like inside, not outside. Oh, that's cool. And there was this old lady, because he didn't realize he had it for a long time. This old lady who was she was just old and looked like an old just somebody whose skin was just not well taken care of or anything. Mm-hmm. And all these people were fondling, they were fawning, they were adoring her, all this stuff. He's like, what are you guys doing? And then there's there's really who he thought was a beautiful girl, and everybody just ignored her, and he couldn't figure out why. And ended up, he found out later on because he was seeing inside. You know what I mean? And cool. That's really what it comes down to, guys. And I don't mean to make this all everything else. We're wrapping up here, but the thing is, guys, here's what I'm trying to say. God loves you. Like we talked about before, God made you who you are. He wove your innermost parts, he says. And that's the thing, guys. God has a plan for your life. Don't let anything else hold you back from that. Your looks, your financial situation, anything. If you feel God telling you to do something, step out in faith. Mm-hmm. And I can attest, it's not always easy. It's not always fun, but it's always worth it. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's today's lesson. That's our focus of the day, guys. And I hope it encouraged you. If it did, let us know in the comments down below. Where are you in your relationship with God right now? What's He doing in your life? How do you think about my makeup skills on this pretty lady right here? And guys. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Let us know you enjoy it. We'll do more like it. Mm-hmm. If you want to see all of our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you see it all as soon as it comes out. Plus, it really helps us out. And I think that's it, Judah.
I think so.
So, I guess, as always, I'm Dan.
And I'm Judah.
God bless.
And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.